Hey, thanks for coming by Tori Magoo 44. It is December. One of my fun things. I've got all kinds of fun things that I'll show you over the month. But anyway, happy December to each one of you. I have some fantastic news. This has to do with just some successes and some tips for December. For any ex-Scientologist critics or anonymous people that are exposing the abuses of the Church of Scientology. One really neat thing happened in the last couple of days. Someone from another country actually contacted me and said someone wants to get one of their family members out of Narconon. Could I help? And I basically posted it on Facebook. Some other people plugged in. All of us together worked on it. And he's out. He's free. He's in another real rehab. So it was really, really cool. So thank you to everyone who helped. And just thank you for everyone who helps expose their abuses, because it all matters. Everything that happens counts. Everything. Never forget that. Okay, so it's Christmas time. I'm like a big person for decorating and having fun with Christmas time. This is one of my favorite things. Let's see if you can read it. Don't get your tinsel in a tangle. That's a good policy to have for December. Okay, another thing, I'm going to tell you a couple of weight loss tips, because a lot of people are worried about gaining weight over Christmas. And I will tell you, Weight Watchers really helped me on that, because people who overeat tend to overeat, and then they overeat for a week, and then, okay, a month, and then I'll get ready. I'll start the new year with it. What Weight Watchers says is make it a holiday, not a holiday, not a holiday month, right? So that's number one. If you go to a party, have the appetizer, have the dinner, don't have both, right? Those are two really good tips that if you put them in. Drink water, drink a lot of water. A lot of times when you're hungry, you're really just thirsty. So, and water is like an internal beauty bath that actually just coats all of your cells and your organs and makes you feel better. And it's really incredible what water can do for you. One of my friends, and some of you know him, Casper, works at the gas company. And one of the guys at the gas company actually passed out. And they had a guy come and educate all of these guys that worked at the gas company on soda and how bad it is for you. And overnight, they all stop drinking soda. They all drink water. I mean, it's incredible. I think it's just one of the neatest things I've ever heard. You know, where someone came in, educated them, and bam, they all just changed from learning that, you know, the really awful things that are in soda. So anyway, those are just a few tips for you. Make sure you do something that you enjoy. If you have friends to go with, that's wonderful, or have them over. You don't have to have anything fancy. Just, oftentimes they'll have parties, have potlucks, and everybody brings something, so you don't have to spend like $9 million to have a party. There's a lot of fun things going on around town, so go to those if you like to go out. I love to go out, so I try to look for things, and if anybody ever wants to go to something, you can always PM me, because if I don't have something set, I'd love to go with you. I love meeting new people, and I love going out and going to different things. It's adventurous. I think it keeps you young. I really do. I think it keeps the spirit alive. And remember the spirit of Christmas. This is the other thing I did once, and I've done it for a few years now, where I have a party. Now, most of us are my age that come to my parties, right? Even if they were younger, it doesn't matter. Most of us have way too much stuff in our houses. And we have good stuff. We're just done with it. You know, we got it, we used it, we're done with it. But it's still in really great condition. So what I told everybody is wrap it up. Pick something in your house that you're done with, but, it's still pretty cool. Wrap it up, bring it to the party. And we all exchange gifts, and then everybody can negotiate afterwards if you want to trade. And at the worst, just re-gift it to somebody else later. But it really makes it fun because it's not corporate. You're not spending money. Your friends aren't spending money. You're having a good time. You're getting together. That's the spirit of Christmas. And I'm not talking about religious. I'm just talking about the fun side of it, which is what I'm used to, because I'm not really big on the religious end of it. And for the religious people, I respect that for you, but it's not my thing. So there you go. Those are my tips. And always be kind to people around you and try to, make your day as good as you can. And enjoy your life. Because remember, time marches on. And Scientology and David Miscavige, I've told you forever, TikTok, time is on our side. And I think you have 3 suits now going. You're going to be deposed in 2 of them, I believe. And things are catching up with you, man. I've heard this thing now where they have the bridge is going to be shorter and faster and all this stuff. For anybody lurking and watching this, please don't buy into this golden age of tech 2. We were there for golden age of tech 1. It was the biggest, hokiest thing I ever saw. And a lot of us left because of that. And if you're staying, you know, just come on. There's a million people out here. I watch the videos. It does look really like, wow, it's really jumping. But it really isn't. They fly people in. They even hire people. And it makes it look like, wow, it's really jumping here. It really isn't. There's way more people out here and declared suppressive and happily declared suppressive than there are in there. So you've got to ask yourself, what do we know that you don't know? That was the only thing that got me looking and talking to the critics. It was like, well, what do these guys know that they won't go away? And you know what? It's some very important things that you need to know. It's all on the net. You can just look, do your own research in your own home or in the library. Nobody has to know. If you need a ride and you want to leave the Sea Org, give me a call. I'll be there. I love you guys. Happy Christmas. Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah. Peace out. I love you all. And thank you again for coming to my YouTube site. Bye-bye.